Hey, good morning, everybody. I just want to take you through how rubrics work inside Scribo. A few people have asked, so let's have a look. So first of all, it starts with the activity that you've created. So I've got some here, but the one I'm going to look at is here. So you go to your options and you look for how your essay has been set up, how your activity has been set up. So this one, down here, you'll see auto marking is turned off, and in the advanced settings down here, I've got it linked to a rubric called NZ Levels, which is just it's a rubric that comes out of New Zealand. So that's really what we have to do first, is link an essay or an activity to a rubric that's telling it you want to use that rubric. Okay, so once you're done there, let's just save that. You're then in a position where you can, as the students start their work, you can use that rubric. Now I'll get into how you set that rubric up in a second, but once you go into rubric scoring, you've got this here and you can expand it to the full screen and you can overwrite, you can change, you can do what you like from in here, okay? So the rubric will score how it's set up. It has its levels. It can be any dimension you like. You can have jagged edges or straight edges. And of course, when you have a rubric linked to the activity, Scribot's going to help you because it knows you've got a rubric linked. It knows what the rubric is. So we will mark it using the rubric. So the AI is now reading through that rubric, line by line, column by column, looking at the essay, looking at the text, doing all the work that typically takes you hours to do yourself, and it'll come back with a rubric score for this essay that you can then accept straight away out of the bag. Just say accept. It will rewrite the score up here for us, and you can of course modify it as being the teacher. So how does a rubric get set up? Let's go back and have a look. In the menu options here, there's the opportunity to manage rubrics when you're a teacher. There are two types of rubrics. There are community ones, which are, everybody shares their rubrics, so you can have quite a few of them in a school. They usually are, and you can have your personal ones as well. So you basically edit the whole thing from in here. That's what it looks like, and to edit it, you just do this. So really what this is about is a score at the top and a description of what the rubric columns are. The rows are basically linked. This is your language here, structure language. We link it to a master library of what we see internally, so we can manage a few things. So if you come up with something that just says structure and you want to link it to sentence structure, that's fine. We just need your words and how it links into our sort of AI brain, and of course the text in the boxes. So my recommendation for text in the boxes is make the text quantifiable. So instead of using a variety of precise words, say uses a majority of precise words, possibly. What you've got to try and give AI is a way to diagnose how to fit things into these boxes. It's not cognitive, it's quite prescriptive and quantify. It likes to quantify things. So the more precise you can be with this, the more precise the grading in the rubric can be by the AI. And of course teachers as well, because there's always a bias between when do sentences begin to show variety in text structure and type. I mean, that's almost a debate amongst humans, let alone what you're trying to get AI to do. So the more precise you can be, the better it's going to be. And you can have as many of those rubrics as you like. Once you set them up, you tag them to the essay, as I showed you here in options. It's under edit activity options, just to revise again. You turn auto marking off and you show advanced settings, and that's there, right? That's your one there. Now, when you expose a rubric, students can mark against the rubric as well. So it kind of works both ways, and you'll see students as they self-evaluate, you'll see two sets of scores. You'll see theirs in green and yours in yellow. You'll see whether you're out of sync. Obviously it starts a conversation, but that's how rubrics work, and all that is done pretty simply, really, from your one screen here. And of course, once you go into your essay, single click there, you'll see under feedback, you'll see your rubric score as opposed to the auto score. So that's where it's at, and enjoy. Talk soon. Bye bye.